Let me say this, like I told you, I'm not going to try to kill him. I'm not going to try to kill anybody. I'm going to beat him.
Obviously, the champion enters tonight's fray, shaken with a full loss of confidence.
Shaken.
May 16th, 1975, Las Vegas. The legendary Muhammad Ali stepped into the ring at the convention center to defend his heavyweight championship title against Ronnie Lyle, a dangerous contender with a dark past. The crowd held its breath as the great Ali prepared to face the man they called the criminal in gloves. Never before had Ali confronted an opponent whose life outside the ring was so steeped in violence and crime.
Well, it was back in '61 when I first got involved in a gang fight, and a guy was killed, and I was caught and convicted.
Those who knew Lyle's story felt a chill run down their spine. Ronnie was born and raised in Denver's roughest neighborhoods, where crime and gangs were a way of life. As a teenager, he ran with street crews, robbing and fighting his way through the city. At 19, he found himself in court facing second-degree murder charges from a gang shootout. The prosecution claimed Ronnie had shot a young man from a rival gang, though Lyle maintained his innocence, insisting it was a chaotic brawl where he never pulled the trigger. The court sentenced him to 15 years behind bars. Prison life proved equally brutal. At Colorado State Penitentiary, Lyle fought a different battle: survival. In 1965, an inmate attacked him with a makeshift knife, leaving him bleeding out on the prison floor.
Throw it away like that.
Well, it was the thing is, when you're in prison, man, everybody's mean, you know what I mean? Or they wouldn't be there. And
Where were you stabbed?
I was stabbed in the abdomen over here,
Doctors performed 36 blood transfusions as Ronnie teetered between life and death. His heart stopped twice, but miraculously, he survived. The attack landed him 90 days in solitary, where push-ups, punching walls, and dreams of a new future led him to his salvation: boxing.
And so I started doing exercises like push-ups and squats and sit-ups and toe raises. And I got to where I could do 1,000 push-ups in an hour, which was pretty good, So it didn't, the time didn't really bother me. And that's where I decided I wanted to be heavyweight champion of the world. I saw myself as being a world champion.
Ronnie Lyle joined the prison boxing program and quickly showed promise, telling fellow inmates and guards that his skills matched those of the stars on TV. He backed up his words, losing only once in amateur prison tournaments during his entire sentence. After more than 7 years, word of the talented fighter's prowess reached influential people in Denver. A local millionaire took a keen interest, playing a crucial role in securing Lyle's parole and arranging a job for him as a welder. Lyle walked free in 1970 and was back in a boxing gym the very next day. His dedication paid off swiftly. Within months, he was crowned the North American Amateur Champion and earned a coveted spot on the U.S. national team. His remarkable victory over a top Soviet boxer at an international tournament was so significant it helped clear his criminal record, paving the way for him to turn professional.
Correct. Ted Forty, our producer, retimed the second round in our truck. Lyle all over. Lyle has...
His debut year was nothing short of explosive. 11 victories, 9 by knockout. Lyle's crushing power struck fear into opponents who fell one after another under his devastating blows. In 1972, he demolished former light heavyweight champion Vicente Rondon in just 2 rounds, announcing his arrival to the boxing world. By the mid-70s, Lyle had climbed to the top tier of heavyweight contenders. Even the legendary George Foreman, yes, Big George himself, hit the canvas multiple times during their brutal encounter.
In our truck, Lyle all over. Lyle has Foreman in trouble. Foreman is down. It started with only 10 seconds left in the round. Now Foreman was staggered. Foreman was staggered by a Lyle left. Foreman goes down. Foreman goes down.
That's something. Whew. Only certain guys can do that. Ron Lyle was one guy who could hit you so hard it didn't hurt. No one else did.
Fights back. Foreman.
But no opponent could break Lyle's iron will. Each knockdown only made him more dangerous. Then, in spring 1975, Fate offered the former convict the ultimate prize, a shot at Muhammad Ali's heavyweight championship.
Lyle would be Ali's opponent here tonight live in the Las Vegas Convention Center.
Now facing Muhammad Ali, Lyle radiated cold determination. He openly provoked the champion, promising to shock the world.
Well, Howard, let me say this, like I told you, I'm not going to try to kill him. I'm not going to try to kill him, buddy. I'm going to beat him. And that's how you win. You win. There is no certain amount of margin you win by a horse race. If you win by that much, the horse wins. If you win by 1 point in a basketball game, you win. You see, there's no certain way to win. The only thing is to do is to win.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Ali, ever the showman, simply smiled at the challenger's bold words, his confidence
The
unwavering.
entire world these days. And tonight, well, you've made your boast. You say that Lyle will go anywhere between 1 and 8.
1 and 8, it'll be all over.
All over.
All over. The man's never been knocked out. George Foreman's never been knocked out. Chuck Webber's never been knocked out. And this man's never been out. So it gives me something to fight for.
Ali coming into the arena.
On fight night, the arena roared as Ali made his grand entrance, draped in his signature white robe, basking in the spotlight. Lyle walked toward him with a stony, emotionless expression, not like a man heading to a boxing match, but to another life-or-death brawl. The bell rang. The fight began.
Court of the United States. Now the bell for round 1. Ali going right.
From the opening bell, Ali deployed his signature rope-a-dope strategy, deliberately backing against the ropes to absorb punishment as he had against Foreman. But Lyle wasn't Foreman. In the first round, the challenger found an opening in the champion's defense, splitting Ali's nose with a sharp jab that sent the crowd into a frenzy.
He hits. He has knockout power in either hand, especially the left hook. Defensive fighter, he's in the first 5 rounds, but he's got to go by the 8th. Only once was Ali heavier, 4.5. He weighed in at 227 for a lackluster effort against Ronnie, and the referee is Bird Hernandez. The scorers, the judges, Johnny Mack, Bill Kipp, and Art Lurie. To the 15th round, if it goes the scheduled 15. Seems to be a little bit of blood out of Ali's nostril. Just underway, and there was blood out of Ali's right nostril, drawn in the first round, which had to be given to Lyle, is not pursuing. But Lyle, still Ali is a great one at devising strategy on the spur of the moment. Now Ali's corner is yelling, "Stick 'em, champ." Now Ali is in the corner with the rope-a-dope tactic. 5 and 243. We've got a mighty rounds to this fighter, the champion. Oh, a quick right by Ali. That was the first decent punch he's gotten off tonight. Ali with a right lead. Danced it all tonight. The left foot in front of the right foot. Whole new kind of fight that day in San Diego against Kenny Norton. The white trunks, of course, probably the most visible and recognized figure in the world. Why, he is clowning. The bell for the end.
Con the guy and they're coming after him.
Okay.
When he stings him, he'll come.
Right, Bertie Pacheco, Ali's personal physician at ringside, as Lyle, by Pacheco's own admission, is quote, rope-a-dope, unquote. Ali is talking to Lyle, taunting him. You see the mouth open. Hearing will take place under due process on the 20th of May. Oh, a good quick left and right by Ali, his best blows of the night. Lyle trying to fight back, coming in with a right. No question, Lyle has no fear of this man. Round action. Live to your homes from the Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali defending against Ronnie. Lyle's got to be careful of that straight right. Lyle is not using himself up at all. And he got away from that quick. All right, round 4 action just underway. Live from the Las Vegas Convention Center. Ali, guys ready to go. You're ready to nail him. So far, there's been no steadily. Ali is still covering up the fists in front of the face. Remember, for Ali, there's been no foot movement. None of the old certain Ali's gone. It just said, champ, you've got to stick sometime, meaning use that left. 220 for Wetner at 223. It's an exercise in dullness. Nothing happening, only tactics. It's 4th round action about to close down. We'll be back when the round ends in a moment.
By mid-fight, Ali shifted into his trademark dance, gliding around the ring while teasing Lyle with jabs. Despite the champion's playful demeanor, Lyle pressed forward relentlessly, repeatedly trapping Ali on the ropes. The 6th round brought magic. Ali's legendary Ali Shuffle electrified the arena and momentarily disrupted Lyle's rhythm.
Because he found out he can't use the ropes. The ropes are a beautiful thing, Ali said after the Foreman fight, but not if your opponent won't let you get away with using them. This is the way to fight Ron Lyle, with movement to chronic slow, sticking as Ali just did with the left. Now, how long Ali in his present physical shape can move remains to be seen. But for the first time in this fight, he's on his toes. He's dancing in the old style. Not as swiftly, not as smoothly, not as rhythmically, but there is the movement, mainly to the left. Occasionally, as there, back to the right, and then the quick jab. Lead that Ali has used as his best blow of the night thus far, though it's registered no damage. Ali left himself open when he missed, but Lyle could not score. Unafraid, looks strong. That left is getting in, though. Left again. This is Ali's best round by far of the night. Now, Ali against the ropes. So right, for the first time tonight, Ali has produced any reaction from the fans. Any excitement at all. Although the crowd yelled, Lyle's right, only glance. 6th round action, quickly. Ali moving again, a little evidence of the shuffle. Ali moved in the 5th round, probably won the round, scored with long run win. One has to wonder if indeed Ali can keep dancing and able to do it yet. Both men are 33, and what was necessary to come back and to recapture the crown. Up to this point, the hero of this fight might well be construed to be Chicky. He is saying, stay close to him, to Muhammad Ali. Now Ali's in the corner, but you don't see wild flailing from Lyle as you did from Foreman behind his neck. Tell you this, Ali must not expose himself to that Lyle left hook. In Ali's career, he's been vulnerable to the left injection with a leg hook. So did Sonny, the late Sonny Banks. Disappointing fight. Disappointing in the sense that Ali has shown little, if anything, but a smart tactical fight by Ron Lyle thus far. Again, we're live at ringside at the Las Vegas Convention Center. How it goes to his. He's not been able to use the rope because Lyle will not go in and largely disappoint. I suppose in a purist boxing sense, it's an interesting fight. Ali is now covering up. I think this would really be stretching things. It's been holding back, stretching reason a great deal. I think Ali is concerned now about this fight. Lyle, it seems to me, the aggressor in the fight. Lyle got in a good right to Ali's head then, with Ali in his rope-a-dope position. Lyle measuring him, trying to get into it. And let me tell you, you feel Lyle when he leans against your body because he's 219 pounds. All right, we'll be back with more of the Muhammad Ali Ron Lyle World Heavyweight Championship fight. Now let's pause for this first message from our local station.
Before the 8th round, Ali appeared laser-focused, having predicted he would finish his opponent in this round. The greatest charged forward seeking a quick knockout, but Lyle was ready. When Ali's left cross missed its mark, Lyle closed the distance and countered with a thunderous right that staggered even the confident champion.
235 and 243 or thereabouts in this round. Now he's opening up. He's trying to get at Lyle. Lyle is a powerful man, can take a punch. When Jerry Quarry beat him, he hit him with everything he had, and Quarry could punch, I'll say that. And he said, I got tired of looking at the guy still coming at me. Ali is scoring much better, though, in this round. We're going to run this clock the whole round because of the prediction. Ali got to Lyle in. Ali got to him again with a right when Lyle was full of sweat. Lyle's whole body full of sweat. Ali's upper body sweating, but with nothing like the profusion of Lyle. Ali positions. The right lead is a dangerous punch. It takes longer to reach the adversary than the left, which is close to the opponent's body. He is not going to knock Ron Lyle out as predicted. Ali is winning this round big. Not going to knock Ron Lyle out as predicted. And the crowd knows it. They're reacting. A big round for Muhammad Ali, no question about it. We're going to have to break for a commercial after this round, and we'll be back in a moment.
In rounds 9 and 10, Ali visibly slowed. He continued his amusing footwork, but now dropped his hands frequently, allowing Lyle to seize control. The champion spent most of his time against the ropes, absorbing jabs and body shots while the crowd grew restless. Lyle kept working while Ali seemed to be conserving energy, creating an odd pause in the action.
By Ali, otherwise the round has been relatively devoid of action. Ali got a good left in there. Lyle got a left in. We're approaching the end of round 9.
Now, this guy, Lyle, fought a very smart fight early. He wouldn't wear himself out.
Oh, a right got into Ali, the side of Ali's head then. Right. It's got to be called a close fight in the 8th. No knockdowns, of course. I must say, although Ali continues to talk to Lyle, he's talking to him right now. He is doing nothing.
By the 11th round, Ron Lyle was visibly exhausted, and Muhammad Ali sensed his moment. The round began with a crushing combination from the greatest. A precise right hand shattered Lyle's defense, followed by a torrent of lightning-fast jabs and uppercuts. Pinned against the ropes, Ron could no longer counter. It was clear he was at his limit.
He was a fighter. Got out of boys' high school in Brooklyn. Hey, he hurt Lyle. Ali got to Lyle. Lyle is in trouble. He hurt him with a left. Lyle went back against the ropes. He's desperately trying to cover up. Ali won't expend himself while Lyle's against the ropes. But Ali smells blood. 11th round action. And Ali in command. Lyle's eyes are glassing. He's staggering. This time Lyle is ready to go. Look at that. Muhammad Ali. This is Muhammad Ali. The way he can be even at 33. Suddenly from nowhere, the left cut to Lyle. Sent him back against the ropes. Ali
Referee Ferd Hernandez soon ended Lyle's suffering, calling a technical knockout at 1:08 of the 11th round. Until that point, 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards still had Lyle in the lead, while the third saw the fight as a draw. But the crowd saw only Ali's clear dominance in those final punishing moments. When the fight was stopped, Lyle cried out in disbelief, swaying against the ropes for several seconds, unable to process what had happened. Only after regaining some composure did he stagger back to his corner. The fight was over.
KO Muhammad Ali successfully in the 11th round defends his heavyweight championship of the world. It came out of nowhere.